What if I told you that just two companies secretly control everything? Your bank, your groceries, even your job, all connected to the same hidden power players. BlackRock and Vanguard. Together, they manage over $18 trillion, more than the GDP of almost every country on Earth. Let's start with size. BlackRock alone manages over $10 trillion. That's more than the GDP of Japan, Germany, or any other country except the US and China. Vanguard isn't far behind, managing over $8 trillion. Combined, they own massive stakes in some of the biggest companies in the world. For example, BlackRock and Vanguard together own nearly 20% of Apple, 15% of Microsoft, and huge chunks of banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. They're not just investors, they're puppet masters pulling strings across corporate America. But here's the thing, you might already be tied to them without realizing it. If you have a 401k, an IRA, or any kind of retirement account, chances are it's invested in passive index funds managed by BlackRock or Vanguard. These funds pool money from millions of people and buy shares in hundreds of companies. The result? BlackRock and Vanguard end up controlling huge portions of the economy, all thanks to ordinary investors like you. It gets crazier. Because they're the largest shareholders in so many companies, BlackRock and Vanguard get voting power in boardrooms. They influence decisions like who becomes CEO, company policies, and even political lobbying efforts. And here's where it gets controversial. During the 2008 financial crisis, BlackRock was hired by the US government to manage bailout funds. In 2020, during the pandemic, they were called again to help with the Federal Reserve's emergency stimulus program. So think about this. The same company influencing the stock market is also advising the government on financial policy. Does that sound fair to you? But it doesn't stop there. BlackRock and Vanguard have investments in real estate, energy, healthcare, even media outlets. Ever notice how certain narratives dominate TV networks? Many of those networks are indirectly influenced by these financial giants. From the products you buy to the news you watch to the policies affecting your job, chances are BlackRock and Vanguard have a say in it. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's just how modern finance works. So what can you do about it? First, be aware. Understanding how power moves in finance helps you make smarter decisions. Second, diversify your assets, don't just blindly trust index funds. And third, learn how to value companies yourself instead of relying on giant institutions. That's why we've put together a free ebook teaching our exact valuation method. It's in the description below. Grab your copy and start thinking like an investor, not a follower. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you found this deep dive valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos uncovering the truth behind the world's biggest financial players. I want to hear from you. Do you think BlackRock and Vanguard have too much power? Let me know in the comments. In our next episode, we'll explore how these companies impact climate change policies. Stay tuned.